Hi, my name is Xavier and you're watching the ShiVa Minute. Now I fired up ShiVa again and I'm trying to import my recently created character. I go to import model. I have no certain options to consider. I can, for example, rotate the character. This is useful in case you have the character looking down the wrong axis. You can scale it. You can furthermore filter meshes, animations and materials in case you do not want to import one of them. I will leave animations unchecked. Skeleton transform offers you the opportunity to rotate, translate and scale the skeleton. However, if you scale the mesh with the scale by in the import model dialog, you do not have to scale the skeleton separately in the skeleton transform, so we'll leave that unchecked as well. You can prefix and name the model as you wish. I'll leave the scale by 1 and hit import. Let's see how that turns out. As you can see in the lower right corner, I'll get several warnings with texture import errors. If I go to the log reporter, I can see here that all my textures have simply not been found, since I'm using a virtual machine and I didn't copy all the texture files to my virtual disk. Let's open up the model, and as you can see, it's way too big. Consider one of those little units here 1 meter. I could now try to scale this model down, however, this is not recommended. Instead, re-import the model, import model, and turn down the scale directly in the scale dialog. Let's try this one. I want to overwrite everything, click yes. Yes. Now the model looks like this and is much better scaled. If you click on it, you can see those purple lines, which are the bones. Next up will be the animations. Go to import, anim clip. Choose your file. And be sure to use the same scaling factor as you used for the model, otherwise it would look really weird. Do not check keys are relative if you have used Mixamo as me in the previous video, because Mixamo keys are absolute. Hit import. Now anim clips cannot be displayed on the model directly. You will have to assign a new controller called animations, anim bank. Create an anim bank. It will show up in the attributes editor. Go to your animation workspace, open the anim bank and add an anim clip. You can now preview your clip using the play button. You want to see if it loops, click play and loop. You can do that for every anim clip that will be indexed here. 0 B walk, the next would be 1 idle, for example. They will all have a key range and you can switch between those clips via script.